Ever heard the phrase that you are what you eat? Well, I tend to disagree. Really. You are not what you eat. You are exactly what your body or your gut can absorb and utilize for energy and other functions. Your gut's functionality, that is your stomach, has been linked to so many conditions such as diabetes, obesity and being overweight, cardiovascular disorders, hypertension, and of course other infections such as diarrheal and stomach complications, to neurological disorders, emotional issues such as anxiety, depression. My name is Lilian Momina. I am a clinical nutritionist, and today we are going to talk about some of the signs and symptoms that you can self-assess to check if your gut is functioning well. Stick around until the end because I'll be throwing in some tips here and there on what you can do about them. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first sign is nutrition deficiencies. A dysfunctional gut means that your body's digestion system is going to be altered, which means that your body's ability to absorb nutrients, utilize and use them for other functions is going to be tampered with. You will experience deficiency conditions such as anemia, which comes about due to malabsorption of iron and the B12. Anemia can also come about due to overbleeding in the intestinal walls, whereby you have perforations or ulcerations in your intestines, which leads to blood losses. By the way, this can be identified from your stool. If you have some discomfort here and there, it is always wise to have a look at your stool and see how it looks like. If there is some spotting, if it looks a bit darker, a black or a dark brown stool, that can be an indication that you are having blood losses and you might be exposed to anemia. One of the things that you can do about anemia is making sure that while on treatment and recovery process, you ensure that you take up iron supplements to ensure that you increase your blood flow and improve your HB levels. The second thing that you can look out for, of course, is the stomach discomfort. Basically bloating, too much gas, a very serious smelly stool. You might also be having a bad breath, which indicates there's a lot of problems and a lot of buildup of the bad bacteria in your stomach. Indigestion issues like constipation, diarrhea also because of a leaky gut or perforations in the gut, gastritis and such. It is not normal for you to be having gas. Always bloated. Make sure that your habits, diet, how you're sleeping, things that you need to adjust to ensure that you take care of your gut. There is a direct relationship between your lifestyle and your gut functionality. Factors such as diet, the environmental exposure, genes and such have a significant effect on the gut health. The next thing that you need to look out for is having sleep disturbances. You're not sleeping well and you're moody, like you're angry, you're not happy. The compound serotonin that is responsible for good moods, happiness and jovialness is actually produced in the stomach. If your gut is dysfunctional, this means that the production will be altered and this will affect your moods. Melatonin, that is the antioxidant that is basically tasked with sleeping, ensuring that you have a good rest at night. When the levels go low due to a dysfunctional gut, you will not be sleeping well, so you'll have things like extreme fatigue. You'll always be tired. Let's take care of our gut because we need to be happy and live longer. The next sign that you need to look out for is unintentional weight gain or having problems with losing the weight. Maybe you've gone on a weight loss journey, you've started on dietary adjustments, you've incorporated your physical wellness, stress management. Despite all those efforts, you're finding it almost impossible to shed off the extra kilos. The imbalances between the gut bacteria, that is the good and the bad, brings about problems with glucose metabolism. There will be problem with insulin functions, and we all understand that insulin is the hormone that triggers fat storage. It inhibits fat burning. It becomes harder for you to lose the weight. With an influx of bacteria in your stomach, there will be sugar cravings and carbohydrate craving, because again, bacteria feed on sugars. They thrive on sugars, both good and the bad. Unfortunately, overconsumption of carbohydrates, overconsumption of sugars translates to direct weight gain. Make sure that before you start on any weight loss program or any weight loss journey, that you intentionally plan for healing or repairing your gut. The next sign that you need to look out for, of course, is bad odor. Your sweat is smelling, your body odor is not pleasant, it's off. Overgrowth of the bacteria, the residuals and such, your body has to find a way of trying to eliminate this. The next thing that you need to look out for, of course, is skin complications. There's a direct relationship between your skin and your gut. Bacteria, they are basically infectious agents. So if the bad bacteria increases, the acne and other skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis will come about. And your skin is the first line of contact with microbes from the environment, and your gut is the first line of contact between you and the microbe in the internal system inside your body. If it's not functioning well, there will not be that relationship, the intertwining relationship between the skin and the gut microbes, and this will mean your skin will be predisposed to more infections. When you're exposed to the environmental microbes and your gut is not functioning well, it is not in a position to to bring up defense to help you prevent the infections or the acne or the other skin conditions. And again, the gut microbiome promotes and supports the immune functions. When your immune system is not functioning well, you'll have conditions like allergies, you'll have intolerance. The next sign is autoimmune disorders like rheumatoid arthritis, you might get type 1 diabetes, you might get other conditions whereby your body is fighting itself because of the confusion that is brought about due to a dysfunctional gut. Make sure that you put measures in place to help you heal your gut at all times. That you do a healthy varied diet for 1 week, then you stop for 1 month. No, it is something that needs to be continuous. Remember that the body releases different microbes on consumption of the different foods. If you teach your body to eat one particular healthy food or unhealthy food, it will not be in a position to produce other microbes. It will reduce the variety of the good bacteria, leaving some room for the outgrowth of the bad bacteria. So you need to make sure that you do not allow that. That is not good. That is not something that we want to happen. The next thing that you need to look out for, of course, is headaches and migraines. There is a direct relationship between your neurological function, that is your head, and your gut. There is the hypothalamus that mediates hormones and response and such. And then there is the gut bacteria that affect the production of these hormones. You need to make sure that you control the overproduction of the bad bacteria and improve the production of the good bacteria so that you ensure there is adequate production of the butyrate to prevent the headaches and migraines. When you're planning adjustments to healing your gut, you need to factor that in. And also check out this video so that we can heal and repair our gut for optimal health. And please give this video a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe and share so that the video can get suggested to others so that we can spread the information. Thanks for watching.